Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. My name is McNew. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Kathy Cool and Fawn Nieters. And today we are just fucking mailing it in.
Mailing it in, August 1st. Hello.
I don't even know what I'm mailing in.
Well, yeah, I don't know. So when we do shows during the week, which this is a during the week show, it's a Tuesday night. Von Nieters loves to let's do one more show. And then I'm kind of for it because I always need more shows. So I'm like, oh, yeah, I'll do it. Then, if he can get McNew and Kathy talked into it, yeah.
I'm kind of with Fawn Nieters here because, we do 4 shows, right? 4 legit shows that you've written and put thought into.
But we are now on 6.
Yeah, but we've drank enough where I'm like, I'm not ready for bed, and I like that people are still talking to me. So I want to keep it going. So me and Fawn
we did.
Thank you, McNew. I love that.
I don't know about you guys, but I tend to pick up the drinking.
That, I just picked the bottle that I will pop.
Okay,
that's about it. I don't even go get new bottles. I'm like, I want to reopen something. Sounded like shit to start with. It probably still will. But no,
I love this. This is great.
Isn't this great. Fun?
Yeah.
This is what bourbon people do.
This is what we do.
We get together with other bourbon people and we have fun and we don't know when to stop.
We don't know when to stop. We just keep
bourbon it up.
If we did stop, I'm going to go hang out on the couch with one of my dogs and probably fall asleep with him. So I might as well be talking to you guys.
Absolutely. Yeah. Let's have bourbon fun.
Yes.
I hear my neighbors lighting off fireworks, so the night's still going on. So yeah.
Mine do you hear mine? They've been doing it all night, and there's been barking that weren't mine. Fireworks don't bother my dogs. I got really lucky with that.
Okay.
Yes, you did.
Same.
All right. Von Nieters, you said there's something you want to talk about. What is that, sir?
There is. I forgot.
Oh, jeez.
So to spend time allowing him to find his...
No. We don't need to do that.
Okay, what do you got?
It's right here. So, I want to put you guys in a situation.
Okay.
You're getting food delivered.
Yes.
You pay over the phone, but you want to tip in cash, but you have over the amount that the delivery driver has to give you in change. What are you doing? Say the delivery driver has a $20 bill, but you also have a $20 bill to pay with, but you want change to tip them out of the
why don't you have more change at your house?
Wait,
First of all, you need to...
I need more information.
Yeah, I also do.
What would 20% of the bill be?
$8.
What are you ordering? I don't know.
Just say $8 because that's a tough
20%
one.
of the bill is $8.
$8.
And
Okay.
he doesn't have change for my 20.
He has a 20. You have a 20.
I will give him the 20.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
getting me.
oh,
I will.
that's a
They
very
work
expensive
hard.
Arby's. That's a very expensive Arby's.
So
Huh.
here's the thing. I
So-
will always put it on a card because it's more convenient. But if I had cash and he's like, I don't have, and I feel like it's awkward to make somebody count change in front of you. I'm like, just fucking take my 20. Have a good day.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I don't know if it makes somebody count money in front of me. I feel like that's rude and degrading for some reason.
Mhm.
Just fucking take my 20 if that's what we're doing.
Huh. Huh.
And personally, I am not ordering food to come to my house where
Well, I don't order that either.
isn't
We
an appropriate tip.
We just have to we have to play the game here. So
But hang on. But
I
are
would
you
give a
going to
gift.
be?
I would go to my my glass closet. I'd give like a pint glass. Look at this beer glass here. Enjoy that. That's worth $8.
Steven's going to give them whiskey stones and
Yeah, I'll
ask
give you-
them to
here's some-
take that as his tip.
Here's some.
But
whiskey.
would you be upset with giving them the extra money because
Yeah, I
they
would.
didn't have the change?
I would.
No.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
No, I'm not upset. These people work hard.
Well,
They do.
no.
So
This is why I don't get delivered though. I there's no food that I get delivered. Zero. I don't get anything delivered. So I mean playing the game. So I guess
this
I give the 20.
difference between men and women though, because okay, say somebody came to our door and
Somebody came to your door.
okay, and the tip should have been $12. I have a 20. Chris has a 5. If he answered the door, he'd be like, sorry, all I have is 5. He'd be like, sorry, all I have is a 20. Don't worry about the change. Men and women are so different with this.
Huh,
He'd be like,
I don't know.
he's like, he will short tip. And I fucking hate that. And I'm like, nope, I will over tip.
No.
Be a jackass. So I will give you more. Bye. Leave,
Huh.
please. Because it's weird for both of us.
I don't
But
know.
no, men are just like, nope, I'm going to count to the exact 20%. Fuck you guys. Stop it. Just give them what you got. Just fucking leave. Give me my shit and go. Thank you for not making me leave my house.
Yeah. Well,
That's
luckily
the point that I want to emphasize is that McNew is saying, you came here to my house and brought me something.
Yes.
I'm going to give you what is
Exactly.
convenient for me. If that's $20, that's $20.
Right.
You made my life easier.
I would never choose, if I were ordering something to come to my house, I'm never choosing cash because I don't really have it. I'm just already including it in the total where I don't even think that it's a thing.
Sure, it's free then. It's the food is free. Yeah,
Right.
there's a credit card bill, but that doesn't count. That doesn't count because you don't even have to pay that. You can just
Because you
roll
pay
that over.
$9.99 a month.
Right. Yeah, it's free.
That's how my maths over here.
Oh, I know. Believe me, I know. I've dealt with your math for years at this.
Yeah,
All right, Nieters, what do you got? What do you got?
Guys, we're so sorry. Let's hear
All
you.
right. As a former employee relying on tips of deliveries, I say, fuck those delivery drivers. If they don't have your change, that's their problem.
That's right.
So you
They're a
can't-
bad business person.
Because you know what I did? Every time before I had to make a delivery, every time before I clocked in, I made sure I had change for no matter what I was given. I was
Oh.
prepared.
You were good
Well,
at
you-
your
If you're
job.
not prepared, that's your fault.
Were you
That's
a Boy Scout? Isn't preparedness a thing?
I'm an Eagle Scout.
Oh, see, that's where not everybody is.
Be prepared.
Not everybody gets it. You got the preparedness.
Even though he had a low-level job, he treated it like he had his own business, and he
he-
prepared for that every time he went out.
That's right.
Got tipped well. You probably did
You know
fucking
what?
great.
I
That's
did.
commendable.
I did amazing because I was prepared. If you're not prepared, that's your fault.
I probably would have liked you as a delivery driver because I'm always kind of really fucking annoyed when I have to give them $20 because I want to be a nice person. I don't really want to give you this, but I'm not going to look like the asshole. I want you to
Right.
feel like
Sure,
the asshole.
sure.
You're guilt tripped into it,
Yes, and they
and you
do
shouldn't be.
now. I feel like there's a whole culture of like guilt tripping tips.
I don't want to look like an asshole, says the woman
Yeah.
who's stealing
Well-
traffic cones, falling over couches.
Well, but that's what society is these days. They make you tip on everything,
Oh, sure,
They
sure.
make you tip on everything.
and it's bullshit.
It's
Even
bullshit.
when they just slide me a thing across the counter and they flip
Yeah.
the screen, like you did what?
And
Why?
everything's not even tips.
No,
it's even
don't
it's
do
even
it.
rounding everything up. Everything
Don't
that
fall
wants
for
to
it.
be rounded up too.
Don't fall for it unless it's the Ronald McDonald.
Sure.
Yeah, no.
Well, the Ronald
Don't do
McDonald
it.
house
I
is.
will
That's
support
real.
Ronald remodeled
That's
house.
real.
But I have some friends that really stayed there, and it.
Well, I get that. That's
that means
dealing with
something.
kids with terrible diseases and parents who have the ability to stay
And I
near
can
their
round
child.
up.
Support
I can round
that,
up $1
please.
for any charity.
Yes.
Not any. I'm
Not
choosy.
any.
Well,
Oh, I will. I will round up $1 for any charity.
let's say 98% of them. Okay, just to
Sure.
Yeah.
Just to be safe.
put the nail in the coffin.
Yeah. On that note, guess what, gang? It's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start with Von Nieters.
Oh, we've got
Bottle.
no. Well, kind
Dark
of
Arts.
Dark Arts from the ABV Barrel Shop, finished in a maple syrup barrel. What the hell?
Did you take the...
I heard nothing.
Wow! Thanks, Kathy. Thanks.
Did you even take the wrapper off?
Interesting.
I did
All right.
not.
Kathy, you're next. Von Nieters
I'm
turned
going to
into.
pull out my Jack Daniel's Barrel Shop pick.
Okay. Okay. Solid. That could be enough. I've got Blue Run. This is the trifecta pick, or trifecta blend, I mean. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, I thought that was going to be good. It had the feeling like it was going to be really good. It wasn't. Kathy still has the lead, but McNew has yet to go. McNew, what do you got?
I'm going back to this Leopold Brothers 3-chamber.
Yes, you should.
Oh.
No, nothing there. Nothing there. So Von Nieters talked over it. Kathy wins.
No! Don't put that on me.
Cheers.
Mhm. All right, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we're just mailing it in for August 1st, and who knows what we'll be talking about. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com.
My name is Ryan Thompson. I'm a billionaire who buys stupid scotch, and you are listening to the Bourbon Daily.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we are mailing it in for August 1st.
Yes, we are. So, McNew, what do you want to talk about? It's August 1st. It's your brother's birthday, right?
It is my brother's birthday, which is wild because my birthday is June 30th and we're only 13 months apart, right?
13 months.
Irish twins, almost.
We were almost Irish twins. And now that I'm an adult, I'm like, oh my God, my poor fucking mom.
Oh, yeah.
She was fucking going through it for a couple of years. But no, so he's fucking amazing. But like, so you call me McNew. In high school, I was just like McNew's sister. My brother, who's younger than me, was always 100% cooler than me. He was good at sports, like football superstar. And now I'm kind of meh. Okay.
I have a question.
Sure.
Would you rather be McNew in high school or McNew as a grown?
As a grown adult, because peaking in high school is not the vibe. I'm not saying that he did. I love him so much. He has a great life, loves his life. But there are people that in high school, and I am so glad I'm not one of them.
Yeah, and you have so much to offer as McNew, as a grown, that I think that you should let his McNewness as a high schooler be something of the past, because not only are you offering us 4th of July McNew.
Sure.
God damn.
Hang on. You're trying to insinuate that her VIPness is bigger now.
Oh, her VIPness is huge now.
Yeah, she's got a big VIPness.
Mm-hmm.
Her VIPness will knock your socks off.
Right.
That's what I'm hearing.
So if your brother would hang out with you now, like at a bourbon event, maybe he goes to the New Orleans Bourbon Festival near there, and everybody's yelling McNew, is he looking around thinking they're talking to him initially, or does he realize at this point you have that name?
So, like, he's really so fucking great because, like, he will be like, hey, my sister's on this podcast. Like, my brother's not a big, like, he's a beer drinker, right? Like, that boy can put down some beers. But when it comes to bourbon or actual liquor, like, he's going to go pass out in 5 minutes. Like, he's done. And he can't do it. He doesn't like it. And that's fine. It's not his thing. But he'll be like, my sister, though. Like, he will put me, like, upstage anytime he can. And I love him for it. And I'm, oh, he was just like, hey, she's on this podcast. Like, he'll tell so many people.
Does he know that you're like a big deal?
Because, like, Steve found you.
Yes. He did, and like, and
because you had knowledge before.
Every time
he invited you on.
No, yeah, every time I'm like, oh, I'm just here because Steve found me. Like, I was just not doing anything. I was just drinking bourbon and.
So, Steve, can we talk about how you found her?
She was flaunting her VIPness.
She was, no. I mean, I had seen McNew on Instagram. I never talked to McNew. It wasn't like we were like buddies on Instagram or anything. But I saw that she was going to the Bourbon Trail and stuff like that. And we had joined this Jefferson's Ambassador program type of thing. Oh, well, I joined it, and they said to me, because they're like, you do podcasts and stuff like that, you got a big audience, send us some millennials. And I was like, okay, here's some millennials, because they're like, we don't want it to be all like Steve Akeley's age, or a bunch of 50-year-old guys or whatever I was at that point. And so I was like, okay, I've got some millennials, and it was guys, friends that were younger, that from the thing, like if Von Nieters was on there, I would say like, here's Von Nieters and stuff like that, and like, oh, we need females too, because women are growing. I was like, Now I got to think who do I see on this? So I told McNew about it. I was like, McNew, you should join this. I see you're into bourbon. You may want to consider joining this. They're looking for millennial females. Are you interested? That's how we first started talking. Was that?
It really was. And then he's like, hey, if you want to come on my podcast, I didn't even know what the fuck a podcast was.
Right. But you said yes.
All I was doing at the time was traveling for work and like trying to build my career in that fucking company. I was like, yeah, why not? I'm not doing anything Friday night because they make me travel all week. Sure. And
I didn't really, and again, I didn't know that much about McNew at that time. It wasn't like we were good friends. I didn't know anything about her. But, we started talking, and I'm bringing her on the podcast. I have her phone number at this point, so she gives me her phone number, and I give her mine or whatever. And then she comes on, and again, I thought she was just going to be on the show one time. And And then she comes on, and she was fucking great. She was cool. And then I literally called her whatever time the show ended, 11 o'clock at night or whatever. I called her and said, hey, you were great. You just want to be my regular co-host. You want to be my regular co-host. And because I need two. I've got just one at that point. I had Renee, and that was it. That's all I had was Renee. And I was like, I need a second co-host because of this. Nobody can commit to that. I'm like, and McNew was like, yes. I'm like, it's going to be like every Friday night. And McNew was like, yes. I'm like,
so I was
single woman willing to commit every Friday night. And basically that's what 6 years now. McNew's been with me almost every Friday night. Yeah.
Unless Steve is traveling. Like, so my Friday nights, I'm just like, I'm going to be on the Bourbon Daily. Unless Steve's gone. Then I'm like, right? What is this? I don't even know what to do with myself.
Right. Yeah, we've been doing this for many years now where, it's every Friday night, McNew and I, and then a crew been together. And then Becca got added another couple months after that.
Long after, like.
6 months, 7 months, I don't know, something like that. Yeah. Then Becca came on, and then I kind of had then I found my groove, my sweet spot, because then I had McNew Friday nights, Becca Sunday nights, and that's been kind of that way ever since. So
here's what I'm going to say. McNew gets a lot of trouble for being silly or maybe over intoxicated.
Sure.
But she knows her shit.
She does.
She knows everything. Like
people in the bourbon that's what I was going to ask her before. Like, does your brother know that? I mean, I was at a card game the other night, and Bernie Lubbers is asking me, how's McNew doing and stuff like that. I mean, everybody in the bourbon industry knows who you are.
I still don't even know it. Cause like, I'm like, yes, I'm aware that like we're friends and I know you, but like when they mention me, I'm like, oh, you think about me? Like it still blows my mind. And it's been 7 years and I'm like, oh, you know who I am. It's still weird to me. So my brother's not like a pop culture. He doesn't really follow anything, but like, we send each other like musicians back and forth that we both like, but like he's just like, hey, have you listened to this podcast? I'm like, yes. And he's like, oh, well, I told people about yours. Like he tells people about the Bourbon Daily all the time. Like he's proud of me, and I think it's really sweet. So I'm like, I used to be so proud of you, and now you're proud of me, and it's a whole different. It's a shift. It's cool though to see. Yeah. I mean, I'm still proud of you. That sounded bad.
Right. Yeah, it's been great, and McNew is incredibly knowledgeable, about bourbon. I would put
off that way all the time because, like, when I show up to things, like I turn into like a little feral rat sometimes, and people are just like, "Is that what she does?" I'm like,
we had someone come in the shop the other day who was quote unquote big time social media influencer, and this individual really didn't know his or her shit, when it comes to the bourbon industry. I thought, everybody I hang out with, whether anybody on this call here, whether it's Von Nieters, Kathy, McNew, Becca, anybody on our team knows more than this individual who's one of the most respected people from the world of bourbon. And I think, we know this stuff. This is our life. It's just kind of a fun thing. We're all on the fringe of this thing. It's not like we're, in the middle of Louisville, Kentucky or something. We're kind of on the outside looking in, but we're big fans, and we follow this shit. It's important to us. So it's kind of cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So August, like, let's take this away from us in bourbon. So August is kind of like the wrap up of summer. Like, how is your bourbon summers?
Yeah.
Oh, what am I doing between July and August?
Yeah, what are you guys doing? Because we're recording in July, but it's August 1st. What did we do in July? June.
So I will be attending as many of the ABV Barrel Shop events in July as I can.
Right. Yeah. I'm going to be hitting a mini vacation, which is nice. I haven't done anything in a little while here. We're going to Excelsior Springs, which is this great historic spa. And I think it's the best spa going. If anybody ever goes to, it's kind of near Kansas City, Excelsior Springs, but it's.
I would love to hear what Steve's spa experience would be.
Yeah.
Being that I have access to Steve's calendar for like the last year, every couple months there's spa, something spa, something
Right,
spa.
right. Because I used to not be into spa at all. I never want anybody to touch me. I don't like that. But then I started going to the spa. Actually, it's been about 10 years ago now. Because when my mom turned 70, she wanted to go to a spa, the one in French Lick, one of the spas there. And I went, and my mom was like, "I'm paying for everybody. Everybody's going to the spa." And so I was like, I guess I'll go. And then I liked it. I was like, man, this is nice. It's relaxing. It's a great reset. And so now I look forward to going to the spa. And,
I think we have to redefine the word spa though. Like, he's not getting like facial.
So, Steve, what are people touching you when you go to the spa?
well, I get like the Swedish massage, that type of thing, or that thing. So, and I like the 90-minute Swedish massage spa. So I like that. So yeah.
So no happy endings.
Sure.
No, you go to a legitimate place. It's not even an option.
Yeah.
It's not even an option. Yeah.
Swedish fish. And
the one time though, we did like the couples massage, and you're like in the same room, but you're also getting massaged at the same time. And I hear the warden gently snoring. I'm like, well, fuck, I'm paying for this shit, and it's not cheap. I'm like, whoop, 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 whoop. I mean, I don't want her over there sleeping. I get it. You're totally you've reached a point of relaxation that is, incredible. But then I'm paying for that, so I had to make noise, wake her ass up. Yeah,
that's the
oh
thing.
my gosh.
People like inherently think is romantic. Ooh, a couples massage. I don't know. I'm like, you go over there and get your shit worked out. I'm gonna go over here and get my shit. I don't want to see you.
That's the only time we really did that. I don't know why it was cheaper or something.
It's romantic. I don't.
It's so expensive, but that was cheaper.
No.
I don't get why people like couples massages. I don't get it.
But I'm telling you, Excelsior Springs, if you're into spas, go there because they have the best. Usually you get some sort of, they have some relaxation area after.
Mm-hmm.
Excelsior Springs is the best. That's the happy ending. No, they've got like a grotto pool.
Happy ending.
They got a grotto pool. They got a sugar scrub area. I mean, all this cool shit. Yeah, they got the sugar scrub. They got ice needles. Yeah, you get the icy needle. Thing.
Ice needles.
Ice needles. It's like a cold shower, but it hits you like needles. Yeah, they got that. They got steam room. The steam room. Yeah.
Well,
like a steam room.
Where you have to go after ice needles.
Well, sure. Yeah, sure. You get the ice needles.
Yeah, they use sugar scrub.
I get the sugar scrub. Yeah, I get a nice sugar scrub. Oh, I come home. I'm relaxed. I'm sugar scrubbed up.
He's exfoliating.
I'm fucking feeling good. You know who I got to go to spas? Who had the same fucking attitude I did? Royce Neely goes now. So he doesn't talk about that.
Spas are fucking great.
Oh, man.
Go
Imagine
Royce
them working
Neely.
on him. Oh. I bet you Royce Neely's got bad toenails. I bet you him disrobing down to the... I bet you he's got bad toenails. Yeah.
He just wants the sugar scrub.
He wants a sugar scrub.
You guys both are good.
One time I went to a place and they sugar scrubbed you. Now, where I'm going at Excelsior Springs, you sugar scrub yourself. I went to a place where a lady sugar scrubbed me.
Yeah,
I tell you what, she was working it too. She was hitting that sugar scrub hard.
Yeah, I bet she was.
You gotta be careful. Don't hit the inner thigh because that's like the on button. That's the on button. Hit that inner thigh.
Shit.
Yeah, be careful. Proceed with caution in that area with that sugar scrub, ma'am.
Bro, this
Too much sugar scrub.
is a great idea.
Too much sugar scrub.
So, my summer has been taken up by
no sugar scrubs for me.
McNew tries to bring it back together. She's like, "Oh,
You know
it's
what,
off the rails.
McNew?
I can fix the show. Here we go. I got this."
Oh my gosh.
it's not helping. It's fine.
No, go with it.
Yeah. What do you got, McNew?
Please.
My summer is getting taken up by bachelorette shit because my best friend's getting married in October. But every fucking weekend she has to have a bridal thing. I'm like, girl, just fucking
Every
we love
weekend.
you. Save us all the money. But she's not doing that. It's fine. So we're having a bachelorette party. fine, great, whatever. We're doing a pool and a wine day. I'm like, you know what? I have a pool and I will buy you wine. Why do I have to pay to go?
Do you need me to show up like a male stripper type of thing?
With a sugar scrub?
Yeah, I'll give sugar scrubs to all the ladies, and I'll be
We're
a male
giving
stripper.
sugar scrubs out.
There's a nice hotel 5 minutes from my house. Stay there. Come here during the day. We can have a pool day. I will feed you wine and grapes and whatever the fuck you want.
Grapes? I'll feed you grapes.
While you get sugar scrubbed.
I don't want to leave the house. Fun Eaters, what does your summer look like? What are the
I
turtles
don't
doing?
even.
You can't top sugar
So
scrub.
Von
Sugar scrubs all around. I don't know.
So
He's
are you
sugar scrubbing all of his turtles.
There's sugar scrubs everywhere.
Yeah, sugar scrubs. He'll get there. Man, when I was his age, I never got a sugar scrub. But yeah, as you get older, you're like, oh, it's kind of nice to get the old sugar scrub. Yeah.
No, as you get older, you start to enjoy nice things.
Right. You're like, oh, huh.
Like a
The
sugar
only nice
scrub.
things I enjoy is drinking things and eating things.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I was the same way at that age. But then when you get older, you're like, this is kind of nice.
you're like, give me the sugar scrub.
Yeah. I was
Yeah,
like, I
you
work hard.
All the female employees, please give me the sugar
Yeah,
scrub.
give me a sugar scrub.
Whatever. Yeah.
Here's
I
the
want a sugar
thing,
scrub.
girl. You can like get those from Ulta and like do it yourself and not pay someone to touch.
Oh, give
You can-
yourself a sugar scrub.
You know
can.
what? If you can't give yourself a sugar scrub, then why live?
Why live?
Right.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a DIYer. I like a project, but I also like.
I'm a dad.
The project.
It's a project. I got to sugar scrub myself today. What are you working on today? Well, I'm sugar scrubbing myself. Yeah.
I also don't like people touching me. I think massages are weird. It's not my vibe.
Right.
I'm like,
Well,
oh,
you're not old enough
God.
yet. You got to be 50.
Tissue massage is the
She's
best.
still on the sugar scrub herself level.
Right. I wasn't into it until I was
I'm
like
a
50.
big massage fan. You can,
The sensual massage.
yeah, you can,
Ugh.
You can get in there.
yeah, get in there.
Yeah, going deep. Deep tissue. So deep.
Go
So
deep.
deep.
That's a
Oh,
deep
deep.
sugar scrub.
You know who has a man massage them is Dave Probst. That's a surprising one. He likes the.
That's not
the,
surprising.
I'm
He
not
likes the-
surprised.
No, that's
he likes
not
the strength
surprising.
of their hands. He likes the.
Stop it.
His
That's not
women.
surprising.
His women masseuses don't have enough strength to their hands, so
No,
Probst
if you're
always has to
trying
have
to
man.
get your
No,
muscle
you know he
worked
likes a
out
male
with
grip.
an elbow drop in your back. You want a man to do that? That makes sense. I'm with him. It makes sense. Here
Yeah.
for it.
I don't know.
He's gonna work out all those little knots, and you want a man to do that? Makes sense.
Oh yes, yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
Please work out all the
and
little
this
knot
is
probes.
the Bourbon Daily.
Right.
We
Yeah.
talked about God. This was great fucking content. We
There you
can
go. This is great
bullshit.
This is what
This is-
someone who's seeking out a bourbon show. This is what they're actually expecting to hear.
This is Stephanie McNew, and I love my deep, deep sugar scrubs.
that I do myself.
You're listening to the Bourbon Daily. Hey now.
Bam! She just said she was sugar scrub herself.
Oh, that was extended. That was the extended play.
Yeah, that was the long version. You put it on repeat.
Jesus.
Yes, yeah. Well, there you go. There's a good show for you.
No,
When's we can run this? When's a good date to run this? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what this.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
We're mailing it in for August 1st, so I guess it has to go August.
That's right.
1st. God, I
You're
hope
mailing
that's
it
not.
in.
You know what?
During
Everyone's
dry
Air
run.
it.
There it.
and it went off the
Eric.
rails.
Air it out.
It
Air
went off
it
the
out.
rails. There you go. Well, we'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Fond Nieters, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
You can find me airing it out on a Mail It In show and on Instagram at Von Nieters.
All right. KK.
You can find me always airing it out
Hey now.
on Instagram at
Yeah.
KKCastStrength.
McNew.
I'm always full of nonsense. Find me on McNew ABV on Instagram, and just go look at my 4th of July photo.
4th of July photo. There you go. There you go.
Oh,
For me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got a company website, abvnetwork.com. Check it out. Everything that we do is out there. Previous shows, blogs, so much more, abvnetwork.com. Come by and see me. The ABV Barrel Shop, the place where you can try before you buy. We're online at abvbarrelshop.com. McNew, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I'd like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review. That includes comments. People find the show, which is
Please.
Oh, no.
There you go. There's the show. There's the show for you. Have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll do better. Bye.
Bye.
Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.